Wednesday. Welcome to yoga with me. I'm Sarah and Emma. She's already had a swim, but she's having another one. And I wish that you guys could see, but right down at the back of my garden, there is a mama deer and her two babies. She's got twins. They're so sweet. So I'm hoping they may take a little walk across the yard in a little bit. So you can see, but if not, you always have Emma to entertain you. Having a swim. There she goes. All you'll need this morning is your yoga mat. Oh, lovely, thank you, darling. Oh. Your yoga mat and maybe a couple of yoga blocks. Okay, we're just going to do an awakening, energizing flow this morning. Nothing too crazy or complicated, just to kind of get the blood flowing and get us feeling happy and moving and ready for the day. Excuse me while I wipe off the wetness. All right, sweethearts. So come and join me. Come and stand on your mat. Let's just do a little bit of a warm up first. So place your feet under your hips and start to circle your shoulders. Big circles. Let's get those kinks out. Feel free to bend your knees. Make this as big as you want to. It doesn't have to be pretty. And then circle your arms up and around. Oh, it feels good. Up and around. Let's do that one more time. Start to really focus in on your breathing too. Big breath in. Reach your arms up. Clasp your hands. Put your index fingers up to the ceiling. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, fold over to one side. Little hinge here. Open up your chest to the sky. Pull your top shoulder back and down. And then breathe in, come up through center. And exhale, go the other way. So really open here. So you get a beautiful stretch all down the side of your body. Big breath in, come up. Exhale, hinge back a little bit or a lot, however you're feeling it this morning. And then let go of your arms, reach around, bend your knees deeply, come into a modified chair pose. Now, really put your weight into your heels here. I like to float and fan my toes up off the floor. Reach your arms long. Activate your shoulders by pulling them down your back so you feel very powerful. And then suck your belly button in as much as you can. Another breath here. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Now keep a big old bend in your knees to start off with. Yes, nice and loose. We're still warming up. Maybe hold on to opposite elbows. Rock or sway from side to side. And give your head a shake. Say no. Say yes, please. Nice and loose. And then just rest your hands down. And if it feels good to lengthen your legs out, do that. If you want to keep a soft bend there, that's absolutely fine as well. And then slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time, slowly coming up, and roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. All right, let's move into a little flow. So come and stand at the top end of your mat. Emma, I'm so sorry, darling. I'm just moving your tail that way so I don't tread on it. All right, so it's up to you, friends. I like to have a little bit of space between my feet because it feels nice in my hips. But if you would like to touch your toes and have a small space between your heels, feel free to do that. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards over your legs. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, gaze forward. And exhale, step it back to a high plank position and hold it here, nice and steady. Keep your legs about hips width apart. Grip your glutes, pull your abs up, press down firmly into the ground. Take a peep at your fingers, spread them out as much as you can. Either your first finger or your second finger can be facing forward. It will feel nice in your wrist to do that. And then breathe. Really pull your abs up. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, lowering slowly down all the way onto your tummies. Uncurl your toes. And then just rest your forearms on the floor, ready for Sphinx Pose. Turn all 10 toes down onto the floor and push with them. So you get in that nice parallel position with your legs. Squeeze your bottom a little bit. Breathe in and slowly start to push against the ground. It's a small lift to start off with. Tuck your chin to your chest. Gaze towards me. Give me a smile. And then bring your head through center and take your head the other way. And keep breathing steadily, my lovelies. Bring your head through center. Look at me again. Hi. And then bring your head through center and take it the other way. Bring your head back to center again. Lower down and bring your hands back so they're by your nipple line. Baby Cobra. Now, if you have a sensitive low back, keep some space between your legs. Otherwise, you can bring your feet and legs all the way together. You do what feels right for you. Again, all 10 toes on the floor, squeeze your bottom, and then press up. Keep it small. This time you can gaze forward if that feels nice for you. A slightly deeper stretch. You're definitely feeling it in your arms as well. And then exhale, lower down, curl your toes under. You are pushing up into a downward facing dog. And let's hang out here for a second. So feel free to move however you want to. It's your first downward dog. It's so nice just to take a moment to feel all the feels, all the sensations. Bend one knee and bend the other knee. And press both heels towards the floor and draw your shoulders down your back and then wrap your triceps out and away from each other. You feel how you get a lot more space in your neck when you do that. Inhale, look forward, step towards your hands, lengthen out your spine, and exhale, fold over your legs. Breathe in, coming up, and exhale, reach your arms down. Good. This time, take a chair pose. Breathe in. Reach your arms long. Draw your shoulders down your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your back and gaze. And then exhale, you're stepping back to a high plank position. Your choice, my lovelies. You could either lower all the way down or chaturanga, floating just off the floor. Big breath in. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, and stay here. Again, have your moment. Move, maybe sway your hips from side to side. Draw your shoulders down your back. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee. Really open up that hip. Now press firmly down with your right hand. And then make circles with that leg. And it's up to you. You can make the circles small, you can make them big like me. If that doesn't feel good in your hips, then you could just keep your legs still and circle your ankle instead. Now take your circles the other way, and if you want to straighten your leg more, feel free to do that. It's nice to have options, right? Just a couple more circles. Keep firmly pressing down with both hands to keep you nice and square. Lift your leg up, breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands and lower your back knee down. Uncurl your back toes. Place your hands up on your thigh. A nice low lunge here. Feel that lovely stretch. And the front of your left thigh and your hip flexor. If it feels okay, pull your left hip forward more and your right hip back. You can bring your hands to prayer. You could reach your arms up. One more breath here. Good. Place your hands on the floor and shift your weight back, coming into a half split pose. Flex your front foot. I like to adjust my foot out just a tad to the right. It feels more comfortable in my hips. If this is a stretch for you, then you can always bring your hands up higher onto your thigh, or if you have your yoga blocks, you can use those too. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Feel that lovely release right in your hamstrings, your glutes, your low back. And then shift your weight forward again. Coming to that low lunge. Place your left hand next to the inside of your right foot. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Now think about lengthening this away first. Breathing in. And then exhale. The twist is your bonus. It's your gift to yourself. Yes? Detoxifying all your organs and your muscles. One more breath. Good. Bring your hands back down either side of your foot. Curl your back toes under. Coming back through a plank position. Lift your legs up. One-legged dog. And place that foot down. Don't worry, Emma. I'll work around you, darling. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. And start to do your circles. Whether it's with your leg, with your ankles. Take note of how you're feeling on this side compared to side one. Elongate your leg if that feels nice and take your circles the other way. Keep your belly drawn in nice and tight. That's supporting you. And press down firmly with both hands. One more big circle. Good. Now step forward between your hands into your low lunge position. Excuse me while I get a hold of my towel. I've got schwitz in my eyes. It's very hot here in Florida, you know. All right, so feel that stretch. Pull your right hip forward this time, your left hip back. You can bring your hands to prayer. You can reach them up. Oh, I love that deeper stretch and that opening of the heart. And then place your hands down, shift your weight back, half split. Adjust your front foot out if that feels good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathe consciously and with intention. One more breath. And then shift your weight forward. Place your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Reach your left arm up. Lengthen this way first. Breathe in. And then exhale. The twist is your bonus. You have to focus on breathing with more intention as you twist. See if you can make your exhales longer. One more. Beautiful. Bring your hands back down either side of your foot. Curl your back toes under. Coming back through a one-legged plank up to one-legged dog. Place your foot down. Lift your heels high. Gaze forward. You can hop or step towards your hands. Lengthen out your back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees deeply. Coming back to chair pose. And exhale, up you come. Lower your arms. Doing okay, friends? Sorry. It's hot. Not complaining. I like to sweat. It's all good. All right, again, chair. Breathe in. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Thanks, Emma. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're stepping back to a high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Big breath. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Lift your right leg up. Bring your knee forward and hold it there. Tuck your knee to your nose. Round your upper back and exhale sharply for 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Step between your hands. This time, high lunge. Keep your back knee off the floor. Come on up. You can bring your hands to prayer. You can reach your arms up above you. Draw your shoulders down your back. Always widen your arms. That will help you. One more breath. Good. Now straighten your front leg. Bring your body forward. Keep your back heel nice and high to start off with. And if you've got yoga blocks and that helps you with your flexibility here, feel free to use them. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Pull your right hip back and your left hip forwards. Now as you breathe here, slowly lower your back heel down towards the floor. It might not go all the way down. Mine doesn't, so don't worry about it. If If you want to keep that heel high too, that works great. One more breath, maybe lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good, bend your front knee again. You're coming back to that lunge. Place your left hand by the inside of your right foot. Reach your left arm up. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, twist. Put some energy into that back leg. Squeeze your legs straight and push down with the ball of your left foot. If any of you want to bind here, please be my guest. This practice is all about you. Good, one more breath. And then bring your hand down, coming back through one-legged plank, one-legged dog, and place that foot down. Lift your left leg up. Bring your knee forward to your nose. Round your back, hold it for 10. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Suck it in nice and tight. 9. One more. Step between your hands. High crescent lunge. Woo! Reach your arms up or bring your hands to prayer. Bend that front knee. Feel really powerful. You look amazing. One more breath. And then exhale. Fold forwards. Get your yoga blocks if you need them. Keep your back heel high. Inhale, lengthen your back first. Exhale, fold. All right. Fight to keep your hips nice and level here. Deep breaths. And then maybe lower that back heel, thanks Emma, that back heel down towards the mat if it's accessible for you. Another lengthening breath. Exhale, fold. Gorgeous. And bend your front knee. Come back to your lunge position. Energy through your back leg. Reach your left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Really press down with your right hand. That will give you some room to grow and reach long through your left fingertips. One more breath. Exhale. Coming back, hands either side of your foot. One-legged plank, squeeze your bum. One-legged dog, reach your leg high. Place both feet down, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, hop or step forwards. Lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, coming all the way up. And exhale, lower down. Good. Should we have some fun? Let's do a little balancing, shall we? Just to get ourselves grounded and centered. Okay. Have a drink if you need one. You know that I do. Excuse the glow. It's all good, right? Cheers. Now, don't be afraid if you're feeling a little bit wobbly and you need to stand close to a chair or a wall. Please feel free to do that. And you can always have a good laugh at me because I'll probably get wobbly too. So stand with your weight on your left foot and really pull up through your abs first. It's going to help to get you grounded and focused, yes? Lift your right leg up. You can hold onto your knee here, and this may just be enough for you. If you can, take a hold with your first 2 fingers and your thumb of your big toe, and that might be enough. If you can, maybe extend your leg. Maybe take it out all the way to straight. Deep breaths. You got this. Smile. Don't judge yourself. It's all good. And then carefully take that leg to the side. You could always reach your other arm out. And if you're fancy, you can look over your left hand as well. I'm not going to do it because I think I might fall over. But that's okay. I bet you guys look great. One more breath. Good. And then bring your leg back in front of you. Don't worry about the wibbles. Place your hands on your waist. Hold it there. Flex your toes. Energy. Breathe. Woo! You did it. We did it, Emma. Should we see if we can do it on the other leg? Okay, so place your weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee up. And don't be surprised, one side is usually very different to the other. If you can take a hold of your big toe, go for it. Keep pulling up through your abs. Press down with the sole of your right foot. Maybe extend your leg. And then carry that leg to the side. Good. Maybe reach your right arm out. Feel free to look that way. Send me pictures if you can do that. I can't because I'm talking and I always fall over when I try to balance and talk at the same time. One more breath. And then bring everything back forwards again. Are you ready? Squeeze your quads, let go. Fan your toes out. Woo! You did it, guys. Brilliant. Okay, there's a dog on my mat. Emma, sorry, I need to flow and come down to the floor. Would you mind moving, darling? Thank you. All right, let's do one more flow, my friends. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stepping back to chaturanga. Lower down. Breathe in. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Look between your hands, hop or sit however you can, and extend your legs forward. Let's have a little forward fold. Always very relaxing forward folds, as well as wonderful for stretching and releasing the back of your body. I like to have some space between my legs. It makes my hips happy. But if you'd like to have your legs together, that works too. Fan your toes out. Lots of energy there. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, lift up first. That creates space in your hip joints. And then slowly, slowly start to work your way forward. This may be enough. That's okay. All right, listen to your body. If you want to go further, go for it. You can hold on to your shins, your feet, your toes. Be my guest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your elbows. Try to keep straight legs. You might notice I'm swaying a little bit. It just feels nice. If you want to move in your poses, please do that. There's no rule book that says that we have to be completely still. Just depends what you're feeling in the day, right? Good. One more. Inhale, big lengthen. Exhale, maybe fold deeper. And then let go, wherever your hands are, point your toes, tuck your chin, slowly roll on up one vertebra at a time. Make sure that you have space behind you on the mat. I'm going to put my towel down because I'm sweaty and I'll slip for this next bit. So if you need to put a towel down, go ahead and do that too. All right, point your toes, reach your arms up, take a deep breath in, and exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Take your time here, easy does it. Reach your arms overhead, big stretch, and then lower your arms by your side. Bend your knees, keep your feet about hips width apart, and bring them in close to your bum. Press firmly down with your heels. Fan your toes up and out from each other. And then squeeze your bottom. Tilt your pelvis. So you're getting the sensation you're trying to pull your hip bones up towards your rib cage. You'll feel your lower back start to lift up off the ground. Push with your heels. Push with your hamstrings. Keep your bottom squeezed. Lots of engagement in your abs. Just lifting up to where feels right for you. And you can walk your shoulders in slightly. You can walk them in a lot. All right, whatever feels best. You can clasp your hands and press your hands down towards the floor. Keep pressing with your feet. Sometimes I like to take a hold of the outer edge of my mat and pull down, and that really helps me to lengthen out my neck and engage my trap muscles. So pick what works best for you today. And again, focus on making your exhales longer than your inhales here. Really lovely heart opener. Two more deep breaths. Can you push up a little higher? That's it. Squeeze your cute little bum. One more breath. And slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Take it easy. Really feel. Good. And then when you're all the way down, hug your knees into your chest. You can wrap your forearms around your legs. Bring your nose up to your knees. Hug tight. Have a little roll from side to side if that feels good. And then lay your head down. Keep your thighs close to you. Lift. Take your outside of your left leg with your right hand and lower your knees over to the right. And you can take any variation of this stretch you want to. I feel like crossing my legs today. You could extend one leg to straight, maybe both. Reach your left arm out, or you could make cactus hands. And then gaze towards your left fingertips if that feels all right in your neck. And surrender here. Nice, deep, cleansing breaths. Such a fabulous release for your lumbar spine. One more deep breath. Good, and then bringing your knees carefully through center. Let's go the other way. Ooh, I'm a little tight and sore on this side. How you guys doing? Deep breaths. One more. Beautiful. All right, bring your knees back to center. Hold on behind your thighs. If you're okay to rock and roll, join me. If that doesn't work for you, then roll to one side and carefully come on up to sitting. Otherwise, bend your elbows to the side. A few little rocks forward and back just to massage your spine. And then coming on up, let's hold it in boat pose. Bend your knees. Now you can always put your hands on the floor just while you get yourself organized here. And really suck your knees in tight towards your chest today. Pull that tummy in, nice and tight. Stay as close to your legs as you can. And draw your shoulders down. Reach your arms forward if that works for you. Lift your chest more. Pull it in tighter. You've got this. Hold it. Breathe. Don't hold your breath though, right? Keep breathing. One more deep breath. Beautiful. Lower your feet down. Come and face me. Open your legs out nice and wide. Let's do some lovely stretches just to finish off. How you doing, friends? Hanging in there. All right, reach over your right leg. Point your foot. Reach your left arm up. Open your chest to the sky. So pull your top left shoulder back and down. Almost like you're trying to do a back bend sideways, if that makes sense. That lovely stretch down your waist, all around those oblique muscles. And then flex your feet, turn to face your leg, drop your left shoulder down. And don't worry if you're up here, that's absolutely fine. All right, just breathe. And I like to sway a little bit, pulling my left shoulder down, then my right shoulder down. See how it feels different in all the corners of your hamstring as you rock. Very gently, just slight. If you'd like to take it deeper here, keep turning to the right, coming into a split. Try to press your back toes, all 5 of them, down into the ground. Maybe flex your front foot for more of a stretch in your hamstring. You can bring your hands to prayer. You can reach your arms up. Deep breaths. Drop your shoulders. One more breath. Good. Lower your hands down carefully, gently. Always with ahimsa, yes? Non-harming to ourselves. Point your feet. Reach up and over your left leg. Open your chest. Pull your right shoulder back and down. So you've got lots of space around your face and your neck. Flex your feet. Turn to face your leg. And stay here for a sec. Great stretch for your low back as well as your hamstrings. If you want to shift your weight from side to side, feel free to do that. One more breath. And then coming up, if you want to take it deeper, turn to the left, Turn the top of your back 5 toes all the way down to the ground. Flex your front foot. Choose a position with your arms. Oh, hello, sunshine. Breathing consciously. One more. Wonderful. And then carefully coming back to face me again. And your choice whether your feet are pointed or flexed. I like to flex. It reminds me to outwardly rotate my legs to keep my hips safe. But if that's a natural thing for you anyway, you can keep your feet pointed. You do you. Sit up nice and tall. You can either have your hands behind you and stay there. You could start to walk your hands forward. Keep your toes, your knees pointing up towards the sky. And just breathe. Beautiful stretch for your inner thighs. Really opening up the pelvic floor here. Nice deep breath. Let it all go. One more breath. And then carefully, slowly walk your hands back. And the last posture today, my friends, is Malasana or Garland Pose. So just carefully sweep your legs around and place your feet about the width of your yoga mat with a slight turn out in your toes. Make sure that your knees and your toes are lined up evenly with each other. And I like to ease into this. This is a wonderful pose, a very healing pose, very energizing, something that we should all do every day. It's really good for your hips. With gentle sways, and then when you're ready, you can just press both feet down. Now, immediately, before you go anywhere, if you need to adjust, you can always place a yoga block underneath your bottom and have it there as support. Okay? Or you could roll up, if it's tricky to get your heels down, roll up your yoga mat, pull it up tight and tuck it underneath your heels so you've got somewhere to press down. Evenly press down through your feet, so the outer edges of your feet, or your toes, your heels, and then place your elbows on your inner thighs if you can. Bring your hands to a prayer position and really lift up through your chest, so lots of space in your vertebrae. Keep your head in line with your spine, the nice long neck. Soften your face. Give me that beautiful smile. Breathe in and pull your knees towards each other. And then when you exhale, let it go and let your elbows press your thighs back. And you may want to bring your palms to fists as you start to loosen up and go wider in the stretch here. So breathe in, draw your knees towards each other. Exhale, open. Keep doing that with your own pace of breath. So Malasana is wonderful for releasing all the negativity in your pelvis, in your hips. We hold a lot of emotions there. Your pelvis is your central station. Yep, so a good release there will help a multitude of sins elsewhere in your body. Also super detoxifying. Very good for your tummies. It creates strength in your abdominals as well. Helps to draw everything in tight. Who doesn't want that, right? One more breath. Gorgeous. Release your hands down. Very carefully coming out of this. Lift your hips high. I like to sway a little bit from side to side. Yeah, just ease out of it there. Good. Maybe walk your feet in so they're about hips width apart. You can have your hands down on your blocks or on the floor. And then bend your left knee. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Lots of length here, yep, through your neck. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. And gazing up towards your right fingers if you can. And then lower that hand down. Switch the bend to your right knee. Reach your left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Are you alright, Emma? Got some stuff in her mouth. And then bring your hand down. Soften your knees. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. roll your shoulders back. Roll your arms back. And you did it, yogis. Woo! I feel fabulous. I don't know about you guys. I hope you feel amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today for a little awakening flow. I will see you again on Sunday with Trigger Point Pilates, and next week with some more yoga. Don't forget to leave us any questions that you might have. Any requests that you would like for class are always very much welcome. So go have a wonderful hump day. Thank you for being with me. Bye from me. Bye from Emma. Bye from the deer. See you next time.